Timmy the Tooth. Collect the entire series. 9 original entertaining.
Yeah.
It's interesting. All right, so this morning started very early.
2:50 a.m.
And we thought we were stranded because I accidentally left the parking lights on when I got pizza last night.
But we weren't. And then we got here a little later than we probably should have. It was very steep.
Yeah.
The terrain was. But yeah, once we got to the part where a lot of bedrock was exposed and there's ice and snow and tons of flowing water from the melting snow, so we got lost right in the twilight.
Oh yeah, we had to backtrack. We went back and forth. We lost probably 15 minutes trying
At
to
least, yeah.
find the trail. And had we not been lost, we would have caught the Rosie Mountains perfect.
When the trail got completely covered in snow, you had to walk right in the center where it was most packed down, but it was sometimes hard to see exactly where that was. So I kept falling through the snow up to above my knee, and I've got some serious rashes and little cuts going on now and soaked feet, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, and I brought some of the strawberry bars for breakfast. It's going it's gonna be, what, almost 80 degrees again today? Feels like summer. Why are you sweeping? This is gonna make me want to chug water.
Oh yeah.
On the latter part of the descent, I noticed how incredible it felt to stride widely again on even, dry ground. After all that restricted, calculated movement through the snow, water, ice, and dark. It was so freeing, and the euphoria from the trek lingered on us.
Holy smokes, the water is freezing. Feels so good though. I really needed it to wake up. The heat has made me so sleepy today, and then also doing the hike earlier.
That evening, we celebrated Kyle's birthday at our favorite farm-to-table restaurant in the White Mountains, and then went right to sleep. So much chillier this morning. The bird song's really beautiful today, and I love that there's a stream in the backyard here. The sound of trickling water is so soothing. Anyways, I'm super sore from yesterday's hike. My whole glutes and hamstrings aren't having it, so we have to plan a new hike or walk, something not too strenuous. Usually I'll start the day with a mindset practice or a meditation just to start with refreshed energy and good intentions, and there's a ton of ways you can do it, but when I'm traveling, if I'm not just going to sit and meditate, I love these little cards, well-being cards, so I figured I would share just a couple before the day gets going. The vibrations of my being influence the universe. Everything vibrates and is communicating, reacting, responding, and integrating with other vibrating things. Once you begin to offer your vibrations on purpose, now you are in absolute control of your experience. This, in my understanding, is reflecting on, in a way, sort of like the butterfly effect, which I believe is the smallest of things. Everything has an influence on everything. So if a butterfly did or didn't flap its wings, it could lead to a chain reaction of so many things happening in a specific way, whereas if it did the other action, things would happen differently. Just cool to think about. But the way I want to take in this card today is that when you show up in a kind, light version of yourself and you're interacting with life through a positive lens, everyone that you cross paths with throughout the day will be impacted by that. So you're spreading your good vibes, people are absorbing that, and then they can have their vibe hired and spread that onto other people too. You can attract in better things into your life by doing this too. Kind of like karma, if you're into that. I could go a lot deeper on that, but I don't want to keep you here all day. It is my dominant intent to look for what I want to see. As you deliberately look for things to appreciate, praise, or enjoy, you achieve vibrational harmony with your own source and all that is good. And then the powerful law of attraction brings more good things to you. That's interesting. Almost a continuation of what I was saying with the last card. So you're in control of how you understand things. Someone said there's neither good nor bad, but how you perceive it. I don't know if that's the exact quote, but essentially, again, we are the ones who decide how we react to things. And by choosing to see the good in things, you are making the day-to-day better, which adds up to be the overall. And then in doing so, you're drawing more good into your life in different aspects. Wow, what kind of bird was that? Fitting for this morning. I see this day as a positive new beginning. It's never too late to have a new beginning. Today and tomorrow can be very different from yesterday if you can let go of yesterday and focus on today. Today and tomorrow are about your now vibration, and you have complete control over that. Look for things to feel good about and watch how everything in your life will unfold to reflect that good feeling vibration. Pretty tied together cards this morning. always heard about the old man in the mountain and how it had fallen down, but I had no idea where it really was or what it could have looked like until we stopped at the memorial site. They had some immersive sculptures that allowed you to view how it used to appear, and seeing that was so fascinating. I wish I could have had the chance to see the real thing.
I think we just got to the end of the trail on this hike. The whole way up, it was like every time we go around a corner, oh my gosh, this must be it. This waterfall is insane. And then you take the next corner and it happens over and over again. Just absolutely incredible hike. Definitely some of the best waterfalls I've ever seen yet. So I want to come here again in the summer and swim when the river is hopefully a bit more calm. There are some crazy pools along the way that would make great swimming spots. The ascent was a little more intense than I initially thought it would be, but it felt really good to just move our muscles again, even though we were a bit sore this morning. I did go off the trail at one point to try to get on higher ground and slipped and fell, and though the physical mark itself doesn't look too bad, it hurts. It feels very bruised. I'm just glad I didn't fall near the waterfalls. Yeah, what a beautiful day again.
And as the day came to an end and we were headed home, I realized that this was our last cabin trip before we'd be able to move into our own and could start making memories there. A whole new chapter of life lies just ahead.